The market? The market is a child. It's childish in its tempestuous demands, its lack of discipline, its disproportionate sense of euphoria, and in disappointment. And the child is creating monster swings of major large capitalization stocks, the likes of which I have never, ever seen before, ever. Just look at what happened today. The Cramer COVID-19 index roared on the news that the big AstraZeneca vaccine, their trial, it didn't produce something that will save us immediately. The news was genuinely actually good. Yet AstraZeneca stock got hammered, and the stocks that benefit from the pandemic surged. Ultimately, the Dow advanced just 9 points. S&P had gained 0.84%, but the tech-heavy NASDAQ filled with Cramer COVID names pole vaulted 2.51%. Amazon went up 234 points. Tesla's up 142. Shopify 81. Yeah, I didn't make up those. That's real. That's real money. Or you can be in the next fund. Definitely childish buying behavior, right? But that doesn't mean it's wrong. There's a lot of money that's put to work every day based on coronavirus inputs, and that's made the action incredibly binary. I mean, we didn't social distance enough in the country. Not enough of us wear masks, and the vaccines take so long. So go buy the ultimate stay-at-home stock. Go buy Amazon like everybody else. Okay, so what really did happen today? Let me walk you through it. Consider the news about the AstraZeneca vaccine. We got an analysis of the phase 1 trial results in a very prestigious medical journal called The Lancet. Phase 1 is safety. That's what they do it for, and the vaccine's safe. It also created a positive immune response, meriting further study for less healthy test subjects. These larger trials are happening right now. All of that's good news. That's something we would normally be pretty happy about. Yet somehow it was viewed as negative. So what happened? I think people who bought the recovery stocks all last week and sold the NASDAQ were expecting much more rapid progress, so they threw a temper tantrum, dumping the cruise lines, dumping the airlines, dumping the hotels, and dumping the shopping malls, then swapping into the tech stocks that profit from the pandemic. I want to stress that none of this is political. It's not about Trump. It's not about the governor. It's not about Dr. Fauci. He's thrown out the first ball. How about that? I bet you even has a good arm. He was a point guard for high school at Regis. We don't care who dropped the ball. At this point, the virus is out of control. You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows. I don't care who you want to blame. What matters is that it's real. And with these sky-high case rates, it's going to start hitting people you know if it hasn't already. About 1 in 5 people who get this thing need to go to the hospital, and the severe COVID cases cannot be minimized. This is not a cold. It is not the flu. It's very serious, even if it doesn't kill you. And at least for now, the virus is winning in this country. Losing a lot of other places, winning here. Given the scale of the new outbreak, we need to make a lot more tests, and we need much better infrastructure for contact tracing. That's the only way things go safely back to normal until we get a vaccine. Unfortunately, America doesn't seem to have the political will to make this happen. Again, I don't care about the blame. Maybe it's our leaders. Maybe it's our culture, where a lot of people seem to think that live free or die means give me convenience or give me death. From our perspective as investors, what matters is that unlike nearly every other country in Europe and Asia, we probably can't go back to normal without a vaccine. That's the reality. And unfortunately, you can't force a vaccine. We're going to inject hundreds of millions of people, if not billions of people, with this thing. So we got to get it right. Getting it right takes a little time. And some investors don't seem to understand that. We're not going to get a study that says, while we were checking this vaccine for safety, you know what? Boom! It turned out to be so effective that we can immediately distribute it to 7 billion people. That's a childlike fantasy. In other words, it's not that the AstraZeneca results were disappointing. It's that too many buyers needed a reality check. Once they realized there was no miracle cure, the COVID-19 stocks came back with a vengeance.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.